Hello, Cowboy build. Welcome back. Thank you for watching. We have now come to the part where I'm going to make some of the stuff that's going to the frame, like the boxes for the batteries, air tanks, fuel tank, and steps and exhaust systems and everything. And of course, one of these extenders are holding the spare wheel. Thus, I am going to have to make one of the spare wheels, and then I have to paint these. I have already sprayed them in the color that I was talking about, the rubber black from Tamiya, and I think the result was pretty amazing. I used a couple of minutes doing them. It was drying and curing like nothing else I've seen. Result is perfect. You can, of course, if you don't want to paint them, you can let them be in the black mold that they come from the factory, but I think that's just too shiny, and tires should look like tires in my opinion. But I like that spray. I'm going to use that more often on wheels that are plastic or should have a more matte feeling. As you can see, these are the halves that I have been talking about, plastic before. On the inside it will be hollow. Some guys prefer not to use them. I'm actually one of those guys. But this build is, as I have talked about earlier, going to represent something that I did back in 93 and 94. Possibly 91. Who counts? Thus, it has to have the old wheels in my opinion. I could of course gotten some aftermarket rubber tires. ITALERI has that for this kit as well. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. That might happen later. This will probably not be the last Cowboy that I build. We'll see. Of course, there are something else than just rubber needed for making a tire, so I have also painted this. The wheels. Since we are going to place these hubcaps you see here, those are in chrome. I've only used them because I think they look cool. My idea is to paint the wheels in a dark color. It doesn't have to be black, it can be anything, and I've chosen the semi color. It's, some of you might call it silk black. It's something between totally matte black and shiny black, glossy. It just doesn't matter. It will be covered up by those chrome hubcaps anyway. It just has to be dark. For once, it doesn't matter if you cover all of the plastic with the spray. Just make sure, remember, you have to spray the backside of them too. The one wheel that do count, because it won't have anything covering at all, is the spare wheels. It's easily recognizable because it's just got holes and no place to attach it to the axles. These wheels, all of them, represent one half being the type of wheel. This is the front wheel, this is the inner rear wheel, and you have the outer rear wheel here. And they consist of two parts. This is all alike on every ITALERI kit I know of. You have to glue them together, two halves past one of these rings, on the one on the front side. The front wheels goes on back side. Really easy. Even my mother would understand this one. That's what I'm going to do. I am not going to film that process because it's just a waste of your time. It's pretty self-explanatory. The same goes for most of these parts. I'm going to film how I do it with the air tanks and the fuel tanks, because there is a little trick that not everyone know of. Unfortunately, this one isn't a good kit to show it on, because the tank consists of two parts that will meet in a diagonal. So the problem won't be as much showing on this one, but I'm going to present it in some way. We'll come back to that. This one has to be painted as well. Same procedure as I have already shown you. I'm going to prime it first, and then I'm going to shoot it in the same color as the frame. Most of the parts, really. This will be done next time I shoot a video. I just wanted to do this real quick. I am sorry for the delay it took last time, that you have to wait so long before the next video showed up. And I'm going to try to keep the pace a little faster, just so you don't fall off. Now, if you are building in the same pace as me, trying to build this kit or some other kit, if you are building something else than the Cowboy, or you don't want to use these chrome cabs, remember one thing when you come to the rear wheels: the inner section should actually be in the same color as the axles or the frame itself, because in the real world that is a part of this, not a part of the wheel. Little easy trick I'm going to show you when I have completed the truck a little more. That's really all for now. See you on the next video. Thank you for watching.